get the feeling you're being watched? Maybe you are. Hackers can steal what's on your device or see what you send over Wi-Fi, like your financial info. That's why Norton 360 includes a VPN for online privacy, device security, and more. Keep prying eyes out. Go to norton.com/privacy.
Taharkabey, front line till the law call my number. I be that boy you gon' remember. I'ma be that boy you gon' remember, that's right. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. Taharkabey, front line till the law call my number. You a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those who speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Island. Who was the first to remind you and bind you back? To a rock on the mountains, Mississippi and Quebec. Told you you wasn't black, proving it straight back. You tripping off trunks, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people talk European how to bathe. And looking at women buying European hair. Your love for self, but do the men really care? Have now, cause they got a love for Europe. Whole generation chasing bills, weed and serve. Yeah, they love no yachty, Tucci, Gucci, Kodak, Amigos, Ross, Lucid. But when the love for the woman look like your mother, I guess they say it's all black when it's under the cover. Now cypher, I'll be that boy you gon' remember. I'ma be that boy you gon' remember, that's right. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. Taharkabey, front line till the law call my number. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. I'ma be that boy you gon' remember, that's right. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. Taharkabey, front line till the law call my number. All you super scholars holler, this era for the workers. You ain't building on the ground, then you working than a twerker. You know it sound good, but that's only on the surface. Probably working for the people. Now tell me what's your purpose. Ain't worried about your homie, but know that I know every move that rockin' fast. He ain't my bro. Yeah, you know I ain't slow. I seen it all before. How they try to kill the prophet and was off the dough. And some got it right now. Don't say that I'm not down. I'm coming for my fast mistakes. I want my town, my shirt, my scores, my school, my nation. Sick and tired of the procrastination and debate. Y'all keep hating when love is the savior. You don't love yourself, so you can't love your neighbor. That's why you killing, fighting, marry out in your race. If you ain't for Moorish World, then get out of my face. Cause Chinese love China, Italians love Italy. If you used to love the Moorish World, come on and build it with me. Let's go. I'll be be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I'll be that more you gon' remember. Taharkabey, front line to the law, call my number. I'll be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I'll be that more you gon' remember. Taharkabey, front line to the law, call my number. I'll be that more you gon' remember, be more. I'll be that more you gon' remember, that time. I'll be that more you gon' remember. Taharkabey, front line to the law, call my number. I'll be that more you gon' remember, that law. I'll be that more you gon' remember, that law. I'll be that more you gon' remember. Taharkabey, front line to the law, call my number. Never, never down no more. They just slow-mo. 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 They just slow-mo. See, I be coming at these wars, and it's very simple. Why I be coming at these wars? Because I don't consider these functional Moorish American Muslims, as it relates to the teaching of the Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the founder of the Moorish World of America. Some lanes from across the border, you and your daughters, I mean your little followers, you all out of order. I ain't taking nada, nothing from you crooks. Cujo talks to be, I got them all shook. I wish Cujo would step up to get his rep up and get hit up from the neck up. You gon' respect us. Our elder once told me, meet the people where they at, and you lower than the worm, so you know you meet the tech. Let's keep it simple, more. I'm a temple more. Either you wanna talk knowledge or you wanna go to war. Cujo, I will drag you by your dreads till you beg. Detach your arm, leg, arm, head. Boy, you don't want these problems. I know the low well. The policy of forces be the same ones you go tell. Now go and call them little names. Get on YouTube and say them little games talks up like you bout that. And I'ma forget how far I came. I never forgot my aim. I never forgot my ammo. I prayed to Allah, but I still tie my camel. Let's talk about this knowledge that you think you have. Matter of fact, forget it, boy. Don't make me laugh. Down no more. They just slow-mo. Down no more. They just slow-mo. They gon' learn today, but they gon' learn today, but they gon' learn today. So now what you gotta say, huh? I broke the rules cause I'm a sheik and a Muslim and I'm talking about tools. We all not gonna be together. This ain't no unity party with punks. This ain't no unity party with people who don't want the true liberation. This ain't no unity party with betrayers and snitchers and hypocrites and weak-minded, weak-blooded, spineless. This ain't that kind of party, but those who want liberation. They mad when I said about the Grandmaster. But little did they know he working for the slave master, slave holder. The European gang got a little bit colder. Keep sleeping, they gon' fold ya. Cause y'all see he creating leaders, walking around with them heaters, and y'all still waiting on Jesus. Oh no! I'm the flesh and blood of the law. Ain't worried about none of y'all. Drop this flesh and grab another God. I told y'all I was coming back. I came back in that whirlwind. Hey, done that. I told y'all, but I'm back now. It's time now to organize them soldiers. Hannibal, a law L. It's a law will. A law get light. A law get light. Right now, a law kills. Now, I ain't got no problem with Donald Trump, but I'm saying, got a nerve to call Moors crazy, but y'all supporting agents. Man, it's so amazing. My consciousness is fading. Hustlers, dope boys, hot girls, go hard. Thoroughbred, true freedom fighters, falling for this lame fraud. Hustlers, dope boys, hot girls that go hard. Thoroughbred, true freedom fighters, falling for this lame fraud. You walk away from these. Let's bring this back. Let's unite.
Let's bring it back. We all not gonna be together. We all not gonna be together. This not a unity party with punks. This ain't no unity party with punks. With hypocrites. This ain't no unity party with betrayers and snitches. Bring it back. Spineless. It ain't that kind of party. For those who want liberation, they mad what I said about the Grandmaster. But little do they know they gotta look for the slaves. Hold up, I gotta bring that back. I'm excited. Come on, man. Thumbs up. This ain't no unity party. Huh? That's right. Europeans, come on in, anybody. Let's go. Let me get these bars in. This ain't that kind of party. Let's go. They mad what I said about the Grandmaster. But little do they know he working for the slave master, slave holder. The European gang got a little bit colder. Keep slipping, he gon' fold ya, he gon' fold ya. Can't y'all see he creating leaders, walking around with them heaters, and y'all still waiting on Jesus? Oh no! I'm the flesh and blood of the law. I ain't worried about none of y'all. Drop this flesh and grab another gob, huh? I done told y'all I was coming back. I came back in that whirlwind. Go ahead, Garvey. You remember that I told y'all, but I'm back now. To organize the soldiers. A law L. It's a law will. A law give life, but right now, it's a God kill. Huh? You got a guy sitting up there with Donald Trump. Now, I ain't got no problem with no Donald Trump, but come on now. Got a nerve to call Moore's agent, but y'all supporting agents. Man, it's so amazing. Hustlers, dope boys, hot girls that go hard, thoroughbred, true freedom fighters, falling for this lame fraud. Hustlers, dope boys, thoroughbreds who go hard, thoroughbred, true freedom fighters, falling for this lame fraud. Huh? You walk away from these punctified Negroes and let's unite. Come on, man. Welcome to another edition of Moorish World TV. Huh? Shout out to all the new audience that came in. I had to just get turned up for a minute. I had to get turned up for a minute because, fam, let me tell you something. This guy, Grandmaster Jay, right? Like, I got bars for real. Like, I used to do this for real, right? I do it for therapy now. You know what I'm saying? I do it for therapy right now because I like poetry. I do it for therapy, and it just feels good to me. You know what I'm saying? But the point that I'm saying is, if I break down these lines and these bars, it's pretty much straight to the point. And it starts off, they mad what I said about the Grandmaster. But little do they know he working for the slave master, slave holder. The European gang got a little bit colder. Keep slipping, he gonna fold ya. He gonna fold ya. Can't y'all see they creating leaders, walking around with them heaters, and y'all still waiting on Jesus? Oh no. What I'm trying to say, family, while we looking up in the sky, they creating somebody for you. They're creating somebody for you to follow, to run you off the cliff. And this ain't has nothing to do with Europeans. What it has something to do with is a system that want to remain the way that it has been for a long time. And so in order for it to remain that way, they got to create something for you to follow. And I'm talking to the so-called African American, the so-called Black community. This is nothing against the European community. This is nothing against the Indian or any other community for that matter. This is talking to people of African descent, people of indigenous descent. In order for you to remain on the bottom, in this day and time, you know what I mean? In order for you to remain on the bottom in this day and time, they got to create a leader for you. John Bergen say, do you allow white folks to watch your show? Absolutely, but don't get emotionally charged with racial issues. Every time somebody invoke the term white or black or whatever the case may be, we always get emotionally charged. As long as you ain't emotionally charged, let's just deal with fact of the matters. In order for our people of African descent to be controlled, in this day and time, they must be guided by an invisible hand. And this invisible hand must be the puppet master to have someone to look like you, to talk like you, and act like they represent you. That's the new stage of the game. That's the new stage of the game. The old way is out. The old way where the Moorish Science Temple of America, the Nation of Islam, the Black Panther Party, and any other organization that was created, and then they sent infiltrators, that way is out. That way is yesterday. That way is played out. That way is vinyl records. Man, they gone on to digital now. And we on the digital. We on the digital level now as it comes to oppression. And again, we on another level when it comes to oppression, where it's not even so much as people want to feel like it's a quote unquote black and white thing. It's not really on that level no more, although people will use the so-called black and so-called white issue to invoke feelings, but it's not even on that level no more. It's not even on that level. If you still think the game is stuck on racial issues, you're wrong. Don't get it twisted. You have every group trying to preserve themselves. Europeans are trying to preserve their kind. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna get y'all mad at me for a minute, and then we're gonna get into it, family. Let me tell you something. European races, if you will, and I'm using the term where people can identify with. Y'all ready to rock with me? Is my European audience gonna rock with me? Let's tell the truth about it. Europeans, as it relates to a worldview, Europeans are the minority from a worldview perspective. It is what it is. Europeans is a minority. In order for Europeans to dominate, they have to make the darker races, divide them up and make them a minority. So they make a Jamaican, they make a black person here, they make a this one there, they make a that one there, they make this an Indian there, they make this, da, 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 da. But in fact, of all the race designations, Europeans are a minority. That's what it is. They are a minority. So you, and for my European audience in here, don't get mad because I'm about to share, this is facts. You know what I mean? This is facts. In order for the European to thrive for the next 100, 200, or even 1,000 years, they must do things to preserve their kind. You can't get mad because one chooses to preserve their kind. What you're supposed to be doing is doing your science and due diligence. You know what I mean? Do your science and due diligence so you can extend and preserve your kind. It's not a racial thing per se. What it is, just like in nature, it's called survival of the fittest. So when you see systems in place, you know what I mean? Systems in place in order to allow some groups to thrive, it's because they created systems so they can thrive. You see what I'm saying? So even when you look at police brutality against so-called black people, let's examine it. When you look at police brutality against so-called black people, This is one of the problems that gave me a red flag about Grandmaster Jay. When you look at the police brutality situation against my people, one of the first things that you notice is that everybody that's crying among my people, they're crying about a product of the system. The product of the system, they shouldn't escape either. But why is it that a European can shoot up a church, but they can handcuff him? But George Floyd passes a $20 bill that is presumably supposed to be fake, but he gets choked out. Whose fault is that? Is it the officer's fault? Or is it the system that produced the officer? Is it that European officer fault? Yes, but he's only the arm of the greater body that produced that. So any true leader, you know what I'm saying? Any true leader understand that, yes, you look at the product, but first you have to examine the system. Any true leader understand that. But anybody that wants to fool you, what they're going to examine is the product of the system. So in order to stop slavery, you don't necessarily free the slave physically. You first got to free the slave what? Mentally, because the slave is yielding to a system that's in his head. You know what I'm saying? And so MJ Gibbons, I said, you do both simultaneously. But first and foremost is the system that produces the idea that it's okay to kill a black person, so-called. That you are so confident that you are going to walk away, that you recklessly kill at will. On the clock. The problem is the system. Now, the problem that I have with people like Grandmaster Jay, he is throwing a smoke cloud where he is not telling the people to focus on the system. He is telling the people to focus and respond to the product of the system. You should respond to both. Make no mistake about it. But if you only respond to the product of the system goes on to produce it again. You understand what I'm saying? The system goes on to produce it again. You never approach the system, then the system will produce the same thing over and over and over and over again. A European can go into a movie theater and kill up the whole movie theater. He'll walk away in handcuffs. You selling cigarettes on the street, you get choked out and die. You get choked out and die. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this is the problem with Grandmaster Jay. Grandmaster Jay is there for a distraction, partially for his ego, because he want to be seen as somebody significant, so partially for his ego. And because he got a big ego, he's easily to be used and manipulated against the same people that he wants to be accepted by. He want to be accepted by so-called black people. That's why he faked like a DJ. He faked like a DJ because he wants to be accepted. He wants to be in the in crowd. That's why he go to strip clubs. And 1 minute he in the strip club, and the next minute, he's saying that he's a bona fide Christian. He wants to be accepted. That's why 1 minute he says that he's a Hebrew Israelite, and the next minute, he's talking like he's an Egyptian or no Kemetic science because he wants to be accepted. He's lonely. He like that old song, I get lonely and I cry. He lonely. This is why. And so this is why he can be used, manipulated against the very people he want to be accepted by. And if anybody who's watching this that doubt me, nobody has yet, you know what I'm saying? Nobody has yet come forward, sent me an email and say, let me challenge your information. There's not one person that said, let me challenge your information. Somebody came on the line and said it. You know what I mean? But nobody has said it. So my concern is not Grandmaster Jay starting a race war per se. My concern is that my people that follow this are really showing that we ain't ready. That we ain't ready. If you follow Grandmaster Jay, you are showing me that you're not ready to be an independent, responsible, intelligent people. That's the sad part about it, because it's holes all in this guy. Won't nobody even ask him? Won't nobody even ask him who is the Russians he was talking to? Well, I can't put that out. What are you talking to Russians about? I could even see if he said, well, you know what? We're talking to the Minister Louis Farrakhan when he talked to Fidel Castro. Fidel Castro, they are of the same origin to a degree. Farrakhan is from an island, Fidel Castro from an island. You know, they can all pass as the downtrodden. I mean, Farrakhan talks to Gaddafi. Yes, blue-blooded Americans don't like Gaddafi, but hey, Farrakhan see Gaddafi as his brother. I see Gaddafi as my brother. It is what it is. I have nothing to prove to nobody. But this guy talking about, he's talking to Russians. Who else said they talking to Russia? Who else? Come on, man. Who else been suspected of dealing with Russia? Donald Trump. Now listen to me. I hope y'all are not too emotional. I mean, I hope y'all are not too emotional. Europeans or Asiatics, so-called white people, so-called black people. I hope y'all are not too emotional. Because at the end of the day, I don't care what Trump do for real. My main concern is what we gonna do. I don't care what Trump gonna do. Listen, I'm gonna get a little bit more commentary in. Listen to this. Why in the world would I get mad at Donald Trump for taking the position that he takes for those who he feel he represent? Why would I get mad at Donald Trump? That doesn't make sense. Why would I get mad at Donald Trump for looking out for his? Why? You know why most so-called black people get mad? Because of Trump policies? Because they want Trump to come and save them. They still hoping that somebody saved them. They mad. They mad because Trump appears to be not helping them. That's why they mad at Trump. You know what I mean? That's the only reason they mad at Trump. You know what I mean? Just like somebody say F Trump. I mean, that's why they mad at Trump. Because Trump has not delivered something to them. They want a handout. Instead of uniting in your corner with your people, instead of uniting in your corner with your people, and you making something happen, you cussing Trump out. He's the worst president. No. You should have been cussing Obama out. Obama, y'all was making excuses to my brothers and sisters. Y'all was making excuses for Obama. Oh, he can't do this. Congress keep on blocking him. He can't do this. Congress keep on blocking him. Y'all remember y'all was making excuses for him? Trump went right in and made a bunch of executive decisions. Oh, yeah. He wouldn't worry about nothing, Block. Man, y'all gonna get mad? Y'all gonna get mad? You can't get mad. You can't get mad at that. He is supposed to look out for his people. The problem is that our people don't look out for our people. That's the problem. The problem ain't Trump. I mean, the problem ain't Trump. The problem is we're not looking out for ours. The problem is we can't forecast one that look like us that's not for us. So people would ask me, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? You did divide. No, I'm trying to save your life. I'm trying to save your life. It's just what it is. It is what it is. I'm trying to tell you that this Grandmaster Jay is a peer that's very short. And if you follow it, you're going off it. If you don't think he's an agent sociopath after tonight, that's on you. I didn't give you all the information. That's on you after tonight. Now, one of the things that's more intricate that you need to understand, and this is the show for you tonight. One of the things that's more intricate about this whole thing is the fact of the matter that every person around Grandmaster Jay, I've come to find out, is an actor. The inner circle. This what makes it even more this what makes it more intriguing. This story to me, that I come to find out that these peoples are actors. So if anybody been watching the show, let's get started. Did you know that a brother made a video to threaten brother Taharkabey life? It don't bother me. Let me tell you something. I mean, just like I say in that song. Just like I said in that song, you know what I mean? I drop this garb and grab another one. You know what I mean? But you're going to have to earn this one. But anyway, let me show you something, family, if you're not aware, right? So because of this show, somebody wanted to threaten your brother, your friend. And the ironic thing is he looks like me. You know what I mean? They say so much about these Europeans, but every time we disagree, it's one of us that threatened to kill one of us. But we call somebody Edomite and a savage. You ever notice that? You ever notice that? Every time that we disagree, we want to kill each other. But you ain't killed near anybody outside of your race yet. Talking killer though. The same guy that threatened, I'm going to let y'all hear this. Listen to this foolishness. Y'all got to hear this. Y'all got to hear this. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this video up. I'm trying to keep track. I got so many slides I want to give you tonight, but I want y'all to start with this first. Yes, and I'm going to show his face tonight. Okay, I want to show his face too. That's right. I'm going to show his face tonight. If you can't hear me, let me know. If you can't hear him, you let me know because I'm going to turn it up now.
Mr. Moorish World TV. But I have to rectify it. It's not me because I'm not there anymore. I was in the US. But if I was there, I would probably draw where you're living and do it myself. But I know some people that live in your neighborhood. Your son got a bike, right? And you don't have enough money for security. So you have to stop what you're doing. I'm just giving you advice. That's the first one. Stop what you're doing. Because Grandmaster Jay is standing up against police brutality.
So look, let me move this out the way. So look, the reason why I got his picture up there because he was doing a video without the picture. You follow me? He was doing the video without the picture. He actually was doing the video, all the videos that he do, if I can find the picture that he liked to use, he likes to do this. Then I'm gonna show you why. Of all the videos he do, this is what he like to do. This is how cowards move, and I'm gonna out him tonight. Yeah, you the first one that I'm out tonight. You know what I mean? Give me 1 second. This is how they move. In fact, let me do it like this. This is how they move. That's how I do. Oh, that's how I do. Hold up. Hold on. Let me adjust the sound. Hold up.
That's my music, baby.
Can y'all hear that?
Do that for me.
You see that?
At least do that.
This is how he normally does videos. No. This is how he normally does videos. And people say he's smoking wet. He's smoking vet. Well, let me tell you something. Family. Now, let's listen to some of the threats. I want you to follow me now, because I'm about to show you something that's very important. You pay close attention. All right? He's actually an actor.
You focus on somebody that's trying
Make sure we can hear.
For all black people, including you. So I don't understand. So you possessed by something else. You black on the outside, but you possessed by something else that knows what Grandmaster Jay or who Grandmaster Jay and the NFAC is doing, or who Grandmaster Jay is. And you don't want people to know that shit, so you're going extra out to get as many people as you can to follow.
Hold up. 1 second, family, because I want to show you all this. All right, here we go. I want to make sure you get it all. So right here is this guy, right? This is him. He's not a meth head. He's an actor. You follow me? He's not a meth head. He's an actor. I'm gonna show you everything about this guy in a minute, because I'm expose him. I mean, no. What I'm gonna tell you is that the connection between him and Grandmaster Jay gonna come on the next segment.
You focus on somebody that's trying to do better for all black people, including you.
You see that? Listen to him.
So I don't understand. So you possessed by something else. You're black on the outside, but you possessed by something else that knows what Grandmaster Jay or what Grandmaster Jay and the NFAC is doing, or who.
I want you to pay attention. I hope y'all can hear this. Press 1 if you can hear it, because this is very important.
That shit. So you're going extra out to get as many people.
Black Viking, I'm gonna show you better. I can tell you.
Follow and to go against him. The people that follow you are white supremacists. That's why you're going against him.
Good. Y'all can hear?
You're going against him because
he says not the same guy. I'm about to prove it in a minute.
White supremacists and whites that are against the
Black Viking must be the guy. He done made a fake account. But I'm gonna expose you heavy now.
I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck about your family. I don't give a fuck about your kids, your wife.
This him.
You can show. That's why you're showing your kids, for people to say, oh, he's a good father. Fuck that shit. If you poison to the community, you have to go.
You see that?
You're not.
He's with.
You focus on something.
He's with Michael Keaton.
Trying to do better for all black people, including you.
All right, let's stop there. That's him with Michael Keaton. Come on, let's keep it rolling. We're gonna keep it rolling. Let me get one more. Here you go, right here. Let's get one more in, and then we're gonna break him down like them fake guns that NFC be running around with. We're gonna break him down real quick. Watch this. This is him right here.
He's the good. He's the good. That's all. I'm not gonna do too much talking, because that's not what he does. He's on the front line. So I will stop talking. I just did that video to give you a warning.
Give me a warning.
On your life.
for my life.
If you value your life, if you value your kids, if you value your wife, if you value, if stop lying. You can talk about anything as long as you're saying the truth, because now you're playing with your life.
You hear that? Check this paid actor about. Now let's get into this paid actor real quick. All right. Now, first of all, let's get into the paid actor. Family, let me tell you something. People need to be careful what they do on the internet, because you don't know who. I love you, brother, and you're going to be all right. But I'm going to teach you a lesson tonight. I know you, brother. I know everything about you, brother. I'm going to teach you a lesson tonight. This is his clothing line right here. You see this? He's talking this black stuff, but look at his clothing line. His clothing line is called Patchouli. He got a clothing line where he sells these little fake shirts. You understand what I'm saying? He's not disturbed. He's an actor. He's not disturbed. He's an actor. I mean, check him out. That's his clothing line. All right? That's his clothing line. I know everything about you. You're selling T-shirts online. All right? Now, I know everything about him. Here he is right here. Look like he's with a man.
What you doing?
That's him right here. You know what I mean? That's him right here. Check him out. This guy is the one that's going to threaten my life. Huh?
I like it. I like it. Oh, that's nice.
What a dude. What a dude. Understand? Now, also he talking all this black stuff, bona fide Christian right here in the Christian church. Ain't nothing wrong with Christian if that's what you want to do. It's him, and that's him, and that's him. Now, that's him. We can keep on going. We can keep on going. Stop playing with me. This is him right here.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Very good. What you got here? You got something sweet in your hand?
Yeah, I have a joint.
A joint? Oh. Oh, what you got? The lava?
See how he talking about so-called black people? You know what I mean? Talking about so-called black people. This is how they get people emotional. This is how they get our people emotional. You see what I'm saying? Same way we seen Grandmaster Jay. He talked that pro-black stuff. He talked that old pro-black stuff, but we see him mugging down Europeans, the same one he wanted call Edomites and call slave hold masters and all that dumb stuff. You see what I'm saying? But now here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, loud pack?
Yep, loud.
Damn. Damn. Are you going to share with me or?
Sure, yes, you want some?
I'm happy.
I'm so happy. And that's how you get down. That's how you get down. You talk about all this old black people this, black people that. That's how you rock. Come on, man. Who you talking to? Stop playing. And somebody say a Guyanian troll. No, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Let's take you where he at for real. He from San Francisco. He probably from there. But you know what? Come on, man. Don't play with me. This him right here. I know your whole name. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You know what I mean? You threatening people's life? Stop playing with me. Somebody could have been knocking at your door. Y'all hear me? Can you hear me? How about now? Make sure y'all can hear me. Check. Check. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Stop playing, man. Get somebody knocking at your door for playing games like that. Look at this. As a Google AdWords AMD analytics, certified expert. You see, this is why he's playing YouTube games. And he was employed to do this. He's an actor. I'm about to show you in a minute. Hold up. Somebody say mic low. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Hold up. What mic we on? This is number 2. Yeah, number 2. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Let me get you right. Check 1, 2. I gotta make sure 2 is right. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I think y'all can hear me now. Check, 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 check. Oh yeah, you can hear me. You can hear me. You can hear me. So check this out. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? I think we good. So here we go. So don't believe the hype that he's somewhere offshores. Don't believe the hype. You know what I mean? Yeah. All of that can get touched. All of that can get touched. All of that can get touched. You see? How you gonna talk slick on YouTube? How you gonna talk slick on YouTube? And you can be found. This is what I'm talking about. There is no smart people following Grandmaster Jay. You can't be. And if you are, the only smart thing you need to do is wake up. Now, here we go. I have over 10 years experience working in the SEO and the SEM world. I've always worked with independent contractors. That's the key. I always work with independent contractor for mostly American agencies for all markets. Isn't it ironic? Isn't it ironic? Black Viking. I know that's you. Isn't it ironic that he worked for mostly American agencies? In the last 2 years, I have also worked in in-house independent contractor. I am currently working for Apple contractors, but he's a murderer too, part-time. He's a part-time killer. But he worked for Apple subcontractor as an experienced lead generator. I'm fluent in English and French. I have over 300. Hold up. 300 sales on my newly created social clerks account with over 94% positive. You know what I mean? I'm very good when it comes to on-page, off-page website optimization. You see this? You see this? But he's a killer. He's a killer. He's going to say, "Uck your children, uck your family." That's what he's going to say. Let's talk about him. Let's learn about him. Let's learn about him. Since he want to be famous, since we want to be famous, let's make him famous. My tasks were to design and implement robust social media strategy. Does it sound familiar to you? Does it sound familiar to you? Design and implement robust social media. Does it sound familiar to you? Post multiple times a day to all of Enjoy platforms. Coordinate with editorial team. Engage in social listening. Sound familiar to you? Track data analytics. Be able to work some weekends. Generate weekly report on social strategy and success. Sound familiar to you? This is why he hide his face. Let's talk about it. Let's see him hide his face real quick. This is why he hide his face. Oh, my bad. Let's turn that down. Let's turn it down because we're going to move on to the next subject. This is why he hides his face. Remember, what you do for black people, what you do for black people, you got to die. You're talking about Grandmaster Jay. That's my bad accent, if you will. But I'm going to give you all this real quick. Give me a second. We just getting started. I'm going to show you how Grandmaster Jay. He want to be a rapper too. You see that? He want to be a rapper too. You see that? He want to be a rapper too. Look at him. My bad with the audio. Hold up. I'm working a lot right now. stop right there. I want you to pay attention. What I need you to pay attention to is this thing here, which is very traceable. Phonathon. Phonathon. You follow me? You see? But this one talking about this black stuff. This stuff, he talking about this black stuff. Anytime. Do I gotta rewind what he just said? Do I gotta rewind what he just said? Anytime you stop black people, you want to help black people. Look like you helping them too. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is what I'm telling you. This is partial. Now, people say, what that got to do with Grandmaster Jay? Well, he threatened me in the name of Grandmaster Jay. And to top it off, he is an actor. Why is that so important? We need to know why that is important. The reason why that is important is very, very simple. All right. Watch this. Watch this. It's very important. This is the people that we're dealing with. Grandmaster Jay dealing with. Watch him. Now watch this. You see, I'm going to catch it in a minute. I want to see if y'all catch it real quick. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to catch it. Right there. Now you tell me what's happening. Now you tell me what's happening. Huh? You tell me what's happening. You tell me what's happening. Come on, man. Stop playing all the time. Stop playing all the time. Stop playing all the time. This the guy that say he gonna come for. Now let's go back and hear what he said before I move on. Let's go back and hear what he said.
But if I was there, I would probably draw where you're living and do it myself. But I know some people that live in your neighborhood. Your son got a bike, right? And you don't have enough money for security. So you have to stop what you're doing. I'm just giving you an advice. That's the first one. Stop what you're doing. Because Grandmaster Jay is standing up against police brutality.
You see that? Let's hear him again. Let's hear what he have to say.
Is the good. Is the good. That's all. I'm not gonna do too much talking because that's not what he does. He's on the front line. So I will stop talking. I just did that video to give you a warning on your life. If you value your life, if you value your kids, if you value your wife, stop lying. You can talk about anything as long as you're saying the truth, because now you're playing with your life.
Y'all see that? Let's look at the last threat real quick before we get out of here.
You focus on somebody that's trying to do better for all black people, including you.
You see this?
So I don't understand. So you possessed by something else. You're black on the outside, but you possessed by something else that knows what Grandmaster Jay what Grandmaster Jay and the NFAC is doing, or who Grandmaster Jay is. And you don't want people to know that shit. So you're going extra hard to get as many people as you can to follow and to go against him. The people that follow you are white supremacists That's why you're going against him. You're going against him because most of the people that follow you are white supremacists and whites that are against the uplifting of black people. And you have to go. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck about your family. I don't give a fuck about your kids, your wife. You can show that's why you're showing your kids for people to have to say, oh, he's a good father. Fuck that shit. If you poison to the community, you have to go.
So this is the tough guy that we're talking about. I mean, his sexual preference is his thing. It doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? That's his thing. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But the point that I'm making is very, very simple. You can't be one moment acting like a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? And acting like you pro quote unquote black. You can't. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Here you go, tough guy.
Listen, I have 3 questions for my elders today. 3 questions. The first one, who told you to fuck with me?
He's acting.
Who's the idiot that gave you the idea to come and fuck with me? You probably said, oh, look at
He's an actor.
To laugh. He's stupid. He's stupid. Go fuck with him.
This is why wherever you find him, he will not show his face. Exactly. He's an actor. You understand? He's an actor. There you go. I'm gonna get rid of Black Viking. That's him. Let's get him out of here. Black Viking. I really enjoyed you today. I watched you the whole time as I was doing this. But Black Viking, today is your last day in Moorish World TV audience. From this day forward, you're going to have to make a new account and come back another day. Bye now. Bye now. You get the Forrest Gump wave. Bye now. Bye now. Black Viking, you have got the first Forrest Gump wave. Bye now. So now let's move on to the next segment. Since we have exposed him, let me make sure I got everything out about him. Let me see what else. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Just to put some icing on this cupcake. You know what I mean? Just put some icing on this cupcake. His education, he has a bachelor's degree in computer science at SupInfo International University. He has Google AdWords certification, Google Analytics certification. Yeah, and I can bring out more information about you, but I'm going to spare you, brother. I'm going to spare you this time. You know what I mean? In fact, I could actually Google your front door, but I'm going to spare you this time. You know what I mean? I'm going to spare you this time because I love you. You know what I'm saying? I know you still young. That's right, you still young. You know what I mean? I hope you learn a valuable lesson from all this. You're still young. You're still young. Now get on out here with your alley cat coat wearing, hush puppy shoe wearing, Grandmaster Jay that I saw you with, because you dismissed. Don't touch that coat. Y'all don't even know what that one came from. Who know what that song was? Who know that? You still young. That's right. Who said that? You's a Pop-Tart sweetheart. You soft in the middle. Who is that? Y'all remember that? Make me want to sing. Make me want to sing that that 50 Cent verse. You's a Pop-Tart sweetheart. You're soft in the middle. I eat you for breakfast. Your chain was like a break for your necklace. And your boss says, if I could, he would. Sell it for cheap. He want to be shook. Come on, man. You people got to be kidding me, man. Come on, man. Y'all ready? Let's go to the next stage, family. For all y'all that don't like to laugh, this is probably not your station right here. I like to laugh a little bit. You know what I mean? That's right. That's Orange Juice Jones. That's right. Everybody thumbs up before the haters come in. That's right. I made somebody a moderator. Y'all better do right. Don't let them talk crazy to me. Bye-bye. All right, hold on. Let me get right. Let's get into the next one. So the next one we're going to talk about, fam, is we still on these actors. You know what I mean? Now, many people wanted to know about, if you will, the remember the sister. Let me pull it up real quick. Y'all familiar with the sister in DC? This is going to be a quick one real quick. But y'all familiar with the sister in DC? Hopefully you are. The sister in DC that was with Grandmaster Jay in that inner circle were actually actors. Y'all familiar with that, right? You know what I mean? Was y'all familiar with that? I showed it before, but let me see if I can show it again. She was actually an actor, and we're going to do the rundown on her real quick. Okay. Y'all familiar with that? All right. All right. So everybody familiar with that, but let's do a rundown on that real quick. And it just gives credence and credibility to that all of these things are pre-designed with actors. So let's just make sure that we understand what we up against when we dealing with Grandmaster Jay. People can get mad at the information. You follow me? But hey, it is what it is. Now here we go. Give me 1 second. Here we go. So listen, let's examine this real quick. We're going to slide through this real quick. Same actress, same actor and actress moved into another fake organization. All right, here we go, family. This lady here, see her? Is this lady here? See this? This guy here, supposedly this guy here. All right. Now, when we look at Pierre Miller referred Vice to Spike G, an actor, writer, stuntman, cameraman, director who appeared in both protests in the Black Panther uniform. Post on his account show he uploaded episode of a fictional action figure called Justice about African-American vigilant who stands up against police brutality. Stand with me. Let me move this up a little bit. Against police brutality and injustice in the Black community. We all know cops get away with murder, but not in Freedom City. In Freedom City, you have to answer justice. All of these are actors. This is the inner circle. This is the close people to Grandmaster Jay. This is the show. This is the show that's the deal breaker. As you can see, let me get me a pointer right here. Grandmaster Jay is right here. This is why most of the real NFC never get this close to Jay. This is why in DC, he only had 5 or 6 people. They were all actors. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the real ones that's going to be set up is the ones in the outside circle. You know what I mean? Even if he fake like he trusts them, he never really trusts them. He only trusts these actors. Why do he have actors? Family, they are filming a documentary. This is a documentary. This is a documentary that's happening right now. You see what I'm saying? This is Grandmaster Jay right here. I want you to pay attention, family. He's playing with your liberation by pulling on your emotional heartstrings. You know what I mean? Now, keep it moving. Let's go. Actors dressing the part. At least two of these people are Atlanta-based film and television actors. Vice has confirmed. The two explain why they were at the protest. Y'all remember this protest? You know what I mean? Y'all remember the protest? What we going to talk about? Here we go. This is her right here with Grandmaster Jay, Whitney, Oni. This is her right here before rocking with Grandmaster Jay. You follow me? This is her before rocking with Grandmaster Jay when she was caught faking with this brother who's also close to Grandmaster Jay. Justice for Brianna said, I'm finna send you $100 cash app. Appreciate you. See this? It's right here. This stuff is not made up. This stuff is not made up. So here she goes here. Now, here she goes right here. And she was also with Grandmaster Jay in DC. So the inner circle that's close to Grandmaster Jay is actors. Nobody is going to get close to the inner circle. You see this here? Actor. Here we go right here. Actor. These are all actors. Actor, writer, director, stuntman. You see, even a European, he's an actor. All right, let's go down. Now, here they go. Now, everybody you see right here, look for their face in Grandmaster Jay in a circle. That's all you got to do. Some of them are there, some of them are not. She's definitely there. He's there. Now, this is the article that pulled back the curtain when they went marching down the street. Whoever was paying the check to them, I mean, they was getting intel. You follow me? This is the article. Dressed the part. Panther Group came straight from Central Casting. And they admitted it. And they admitted it. You follow me? Now, these are all actors. They playing with your liberation. And y'all getting so emotional because they got some guns. She admitted that these guns not real. She admitted these guns is not real. But let's read up. They said they were Black Panthers and they looked the part with all black attire. Black berets adorned with a cat head patch. Their leader was tall, thin, black woman armed with an assault rifle and determined photo. Photos of the group popped up on local news outlets, including the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, but also in British tabloids. See how they send this propaganda? They send this propaganda all across seas. And this is why when you travel internationally, Europeans as well as other groups look at us like we crazy. Because this fictitious stuff can be seen through, but we in America, so-called African Americans, cannot even see through this stuff. We can't even see through this stuff. We look like we slow before the world. Because the whole world will do research and find out that, man, these are actors. But only us, so-called black people, we be all proud that people marching with guns. We don't know them from a can of paint. We don't know them from a can of paint. Let's keep it going. Look at this. I apologize to the OGs for using Black Panther imagery and to my people for going about it the wrong way, one of the marchers said after he got caught. After he got caught. Last week, a group of armed men and one woman wearing body armor and carrying what looked like an AR-15 appeared at Black Lives Matter. Now, why is this important? This is the same tactic. Let me stop for a minute. Let me see if I can find that file real quick. This is the same tactic that Grandmaster Jay used. This is why this is so important. Now we getting serious now. This is the same tactic that, give me a second real quick. Let me pull it up. This is the same tactic that Grandmaster Jay used with Black Lives Matter. Anybody remember? Give me 1 second. See if I can pull it up right quick. When he came into Black Lives Matter, he came as one who said that he was the leader of Black Lives Matter. Anybody remember that? Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull it up for you. He came in as the leader of Black Lives Matter, if I can find the video real quick. And they found out that he was lying and he had to withdraw. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So this is why this is important. We got to connect the dots. We got to connect the dots. They did the same thing that Grandmaster Jay did with Black Lives Matter. And he got caught just like they got caught. Watch this. Give me 1 second. Where my screen at? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Now, in Black Lives Matter, right here, it says, to this point, you have heard Black Lives Matter. He said, pause and call to come to the people closer. I am going to do this here in Charleston. I'm going to say to you, Johnson took off his sweatshirt and blazed Black Lives Matter, and he handed it to one of the people. It's not Black Lives Matter anymore. All lives matter. That's when he tried to hijack the Black Lives Matter movement. Now, I'm not a fan of him or Black Lives Matter personally, but that's just my personal position. You know, and maybe if people want me to do a story on that, I'll tell you why. So with that being said, then he was uncovered. Hold up 1 second. Let me go to the next slide real quick because I found the folder. So I might as well just show you how they uncovered him. I might as well show you that too. Give me 1 second. Let me see. 1 second. The man who gave me the attention, taking off his shirt. Hold up 1 second. The Walter shooting. When Walter Scott got shot, he showed up. No, okay, here we go. Let's try this. All of it. We're gonna filter through it. Let's just go through it real quick. I mean, when he got caught. I want to show you when he got caught. So in this article, this is an article from a newspaper. Actually, hold up. This is an article from a newspaper. And it says, when Walter Scott first got shot, he showed up out of nowhere. You see this? He showed up out of nowhere. And we didn't have a national representative from Black Lives Matters in town, Fish said. He came to South Carolina claiming to be the national representative of Black Lives Matter. This is what people who follow Grandmaster Jay have to realize. This guy is a habitual liar. You know what I mean? Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, this is it right here. This is where he's trying to demonstrate a little bit Malcolm. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can find the actual one where, give me 1 second. We'll flow right through this real briefly. I think it's right here. This is it right here. All right. Give me 1 second. because I want to get where he said that he was the president. Okay, here we go. I got it right here. Here we go, right here. Here we go, right here. When he talked to the newspaper, he told the people that, here we go, right here. In this article, I don't know if you can see it, but he told the people when they asked him his credentials, I'm not going to go through the whole article. You're going to have to go and check the old videos that I put out. Jay Johnson, the national Black Lives Matter leader, talks to the crowd gathering at North Charleston. You see? This comes out of a newspaper. This is not me. I didn't type that. So he tried to infiltrate Black Lives Matter. The same way. Now, hold up. We're going to see a pattern here. We're going to see a pattern. He infiltrated Black Lives Matter, right? Now, I'm going to bring it all home with this. When he infiltrated Black Lives Matter, this is how he infiltrated, which we was talking about yesterday. Same way he infiltrated the gun club militia organizations and began to push the concept of all gun clubs and militias need to unite. Here's the video when he first came on the scene and infiltrated.
Militia marches outside the suspect's home. CBS 46's Barmel Lyons live in Atlanta with the exclusive details. Barmel.
Michael's suicide marching and protest. You win wars by fighting.
When you see a person or a Trayvon,
What they did is
You see that? He's right here. Here he is right here. He was not a part of any militia. There was no militia. You see what I'm saying? There was no militia at this time. So what did he do? This is how he got in the game.
illegal.
everything that was happening was legal.
Rottweiler says there is still
Listen to this. This is the organizer of this event.
General Rottweiler says
Those places.
we're going to go over to the
Listen.
General Rottweiler says there is still a long way to go. General Rottweiler says there is still a long
That was the general. That was the general. He was not a general or a leader of anything dealing with militias at this
way to
time.
go to achieve
You see this?
justice.
Now listen. That's where he got famous, right here, with the gun thing. And then he took to IG as well as other platform to gain support.
Griggs says the NAACP urges the community.
You see? So
Let's do it lawfully.
that's where he began his journey. You see that? That's where he began his journey. He hijacked the gun militia movement, starting with a group, a faction of the new Black Panther Party. Yeah, y'all don't have to believe it. This is just fact. Can't nobody disprove this. This is fact. So now, why is it important? Because once he began to gain support, the next thing that he does, where we at? Let me pull it back up. The next thing he does is gets his inner circle. And where's his inner circle? Give me 1 second. He gets his inner circle. Oh, my thing got locked. Hold up 1 second. He gets his inner circle. Give me one moment. Let's look at the inner. Let's get back to looking at the inner circle. Bam. Get that out the way. All right. Oh, no, we ain't going there yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. We're going to get that in a second. I done lost my place mark. Give me 1 second. Is that it? Oh, yeah. I think that's it right here. All right. Yeah. So I'm doing this for you. I mean, don't get involved with this mess. Oh, no, I ain't want to get that yet. Not yet. I went to the wrong thing. Not yet. Oh yeah, we got him. That's next. That's in the next 3 minutes. We're gonna break this demonstration down. I mean, yeah, we're gonna break this down. So we do know that these are actors. We do know that I'm gonna get the picture from DC in a minute. We do know that they are closely connected to Jay. You follow me? All right. Now, let's get Grandmaster Jay in DC with the same group. See if I can find the picture real quick. If nobody have seen the pictures, I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Matter of fact, I can do you better than that. Let's just pull it up. Let's just pull it up. Let me X out some of these windows real quick. You know what I mean? X out that killer window. You know the killer. Gotta get him out there. I got so many files. I'm just gonna pull it up. People say, why you keep talking about Grandmaster Jay? Because man, people need to know that this guy is a fraud. You know what I mean? Let me see. And people need to know. And so I'm going to let people know. If you're not interested, you ain't got to watch it. But if you don't want to follow this stuff, then hey, or you curious about following it, all you got to do is watch the channel, and you can make a decision. You know what I mean? Hold up, good goodness gracious, man, he got new stuff coming every day. Good goodness gracious, this guy. Good goodness. Give me 1 second. Let's pull him up over here. Give me 1 second. I had the picture, but I'm going to just go ahead and get it off. I'm going to just get it offline real quick if you haven't seen it. Matter of fact, we don't got to go there. Y'all seen her with Grandmaster Jay in DC. Y'all seen them people. Let's just go to the next slide real quick. I mean, y'all seen that. I ain't got to do that. Y'all definitely seen that. Shoot, let's just go to the next slide real quick. Now. All right. All right. We're going to bring it all home now, though. Let's bring it all home now. Now, this is, let's bring it all home. I'm going to turn on the fan because it's getting hot up in here. We're going to get heated. Y'all see that there? This guy is so nuts. This guy is so crazy that he continues to wear this to make a point. You see? But let me show you something. This is where the rubber meets the road. As he goes forth to try to prove that this is a vest, I don't care if it is or if it's not. But now, this is where the rubber meets the roads. All right. You can follow this if you want. And the sad part is that those that were with Grandmaster Jay and those that swapped out this uniform, they know better. Let's look at this, for example. Remember he said he had on a vest underneath? Family, y'all seen him on that show. But anyway, who cares? Let's point it out. First of all, his whole crew got these air vests. You see? He got it. He got it. But that's not the kicker. But that's not the kicker. Here is the actress. And one of these is the other ones. But don't worry about it. Behind here appears to be a triggerless gun. The gun's real. Go to this video. Now, he claims that, hold up, he claims that he came back on Monday Night Quarterback and he says that he had a vest. But now we should look closer because we'll be able to tell if a vest could actually fit. Does it look like it's puffy enough? Well, it could be. But we do know that this is an airsoft tactical vest. We know that for a fact. Now, let's get a little bit deeper. Not only does he got the airsoft tactical vest, I want you to look closer behind him. Now listen, I wanted to take time. I was running late today and really just get the video to show it to you. But I do have one I can show to you. You might say I mess with this. This is a gun. Got myself a gun. Now, hold up. Remember, this is the actor. But hold up, family. We only getting started. We only getting started. Let me move this out the way real quick. Now, these are the actors. Now, here's where the rubber meets the road. Okay. Let me move this out of the way. I hope y'all see something familiar here. Now, call me crazy. As somebody say, the airsoft militia. Let's break it all down. Even if he had a vest underneath, let's look what he has. Item number A. There you go. Here's the vest he has on. Item number C. There you go. The helmet. There you go. Y'all think this is a game? These are all actors. Y'all think it's a game? There's some real militiamen out there. Y'all think this is a game? I told you this is the show you don't want to miss. Even if he had a vest, look at this. Look at this. Who goes out on a mission with airsoft equipment on? You cannot deny this. You cannot deny this. What type of fool would deny this truth? Come on, man. Who can deny this? Who can deny this? You can't deny this. Even if you claim to have a bulletproof vest underneath, you can't deny this. You can't say, oh, that was yesterday about the DJ thing. Oh, that was yesterday about the DJ thing. You can't deny this. Who can deny this? What type of serious gunman, what type of serious militiaman would follow this? Come on. Let me stop this for a minute. I want to look at the comments for a second. Because that's the grand finale. I got a few more. What militia, serious militia person would follow something like this? How can that be a leader? See, now yesterday they would be talking about, well, no, he just doing that, and you like you can't say that today. You know what I mean? You can't say that today. You can't say, oh, the Moors enslaved black people. That ain't gonna work for you today. That ain't gonna work for you today. You can't say, oh, he just causing division. That ain't gonna work for you today. That can't work for you today. What you gonna have to do is prove me wrong. That's what you're gonna have to do. Oh, we got a few more. We ain't finished yet. I mean, we ain't finished yet. Now, like that's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to prove me wrong. If you're able to prove me wrong, then we good to go. Now, last but not least, what I really want you to do, what I really need you to do, all right? You ain't got to believe me. You ain't got to lie, Craig. What I need you to do for homework. What I need you to do for homework. But we ain't going nowhere yet. This is something that you need to check for yourself. And when I'm going to pull up the video for you, and if you come back and make comments, I'm going to put the link in the comment section. I'm the only one who can put links in the comment section. You understand that? I want you to go and do this for me. Family. To the people who came from 1,000 miles around to witness the show on Moorish World TV. Family. Hold up. That's not the one I'm looking for. Family. Shout out to all the researchers who support Moorish World TV. That's not the one I'm looking for. Shout out to all the supporters of truth. All right? But now, let's get it. Let me show you something. I'm going to put the video link in the chat and you can go check it for yourself. Why is it red inside of that gun? Why? Anybody want to know why? Why is it red inside of the trigger? Anybody want to know why? Huh? Because it's an airsoft rifle. They just painted the outside, but they're too stupid to paint the inside. Why y'all think this is a game? Now, I'm going to put the link so you can go and watch the video yourself. And you can make the determination yourself. You can make the determination yourself. I ain't got to make the determination. You make it. You come back and you make me a liar. You come back and make me a liar. Now, let's wrap it up with this. You can come back and make me a liar if that's what I am. Now, y'all think it's a game? This is your liberation? This is your liberation? This thing is falling apart right before his face. Right before his face. See, it's a saying that I taught my children and that I live by. There ain't no right way to do wrong. You can't fake people out and it doesn't come back full circle. And the reason why I've taken an interest in this topic is very, very simple. I've taken an interest in this topic due to the simple fact that I don't want my people grabbing guns recklessly when they haven't even exhausted any other attempts of dealing with the system that create the situation. You follow me? So now, check this out. Now you make the call. I ain't got to make the call. You can make the call. You ain't crazy. Y'all remember this interview right here? And people, somebody in here said, and the cameraman is on it too. Now, remember this video? Watch this. Y'all remember this? Watch this. Pay attention.
Because this is not an isolated incident.
All right.
Something happens, y'all want to talk about Ahmaud Arbery.
Stop right there. Let's move forward just a little bit. I want you to pay close attention to approximately right here. 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 Pay attention. The sound ain't important. You see that? Tell me about it.
Canned responses that were written by a speechwriter, that's not keeping it real.
Stop again. Pay attention to that. You follow me? Now, how do we examine closer? The way that we examine closer, we go all the way to the end of the video. And guess what? He has a trigger there. So it's not a fluke that we can't see the trigger. You follow me? You go right here. The guy behind him. Here we go. It's not a fluke that we can't see the trigger. Because we can see the trigger with guns that have them. So some have them and some don't. Some of them are toy guns, maybe. Some of them are real. I don't know. But I know some of them don't have triggers. And we're going to send our people to this? We're going to send our people to this? Somebody said the shotgun trigger sit far back. Yeah, all right. Okay. How far back the trigger going to shut before you can't shoot it? Come on, man. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Like I said, if you followed it after this, you crazy. You crazy. If I show you this right here, like you can't deny this right here. 1 second. If I show you this right here, 1 second. Like you want to pick and choose what you want to believe, but if I show you this right here, you can't deny this. That this is airsoft uniform. You can't deny this. But then, I mean, come on now. At this point, we just being stupid. Like, at this point, we just being stupid. Come on, man. At this point, we just being dumb. Look at this. B. At some point, we need to stop being dumb. Come on now. Come on now. At some point, when do we just stop being dumb? So, with that being said, family, let me see. I had somebody up in here. Ayano Iyante. That might be the gay guy again. Ayano Iyante, I really like that you came over to talk to us today, but unfortunately, you two have to get the Forrest Gump wave. Bye now. Bye now. The Do Nothing Coalition. Bye now. Gone. So, family, I got to ask you now. Family, is there any more to be said about this? We got to come back and do updates, but is there any more to be said about this? Come on. I mean, come on now. What more? All you got to do is when you argue with somebody, take them to the timestamp. I mean, what more do we got to say? What more do we got to say? Anybody, see, a lot of people in here is new to Moorish World TV. But the Moors, they know when it comes to Moorish World TV and my investigative thing, I haven't lost one yet. Any Moors in here used to Moorish World TV? Y'all seen the Myth of the Supreme Grand Sheik? I haven't lost one yet. We had infiltrators in the Moorish demonstration. I haven't lost one yet. Cryptonomics, I haven't lost one yet when it comes to research. No, I haven't lost one yet. Anybody in here can tell you, I have not lost one yet. When I tell people that let me tell you something. This ain't exclusive to Grandmaster Jay. Many people think this the focus on Grandmaster Jay. No, it's about truth against falsehood. It's about misleading our people. It's about making sure that if you talk it on social media and you try to influence on social media, you better come correct. Because if you're not influencing with the proper science, then you might get done. And people want to know what I'm doing, go to my Facebook page. Let me tell you something. Everything is not for Moorish World TV, how I move. You know what I mean? How Grandmaster Jay move, everything is a show. Everything is a show. But how I move, I do a show with a show. That's why I say you can come to the show. But when it comes to the liberation of people, ain't no show. You do that on the ground. Ain't no show. I'm not coming on no Moorish World TV or Facebook and showing how I'm going to show out. I ain't showing nobody my strategy. I'm not showing nobody my strategy. Are you crazy? No. That ain't what I'm doing. That might be what you're doing. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not showing you I'm not coming up there marching and none of that. No. I participate in anything with the liberation of our people as long as it's real. I mean, as long as it's real. But if it's on, when people ask me what am I doing, people know what I'm doing. But if it's on social media, don't cry when it's addressed on social media. You can't, you know what I mean? How can you cry when somebody puts something on social media and then another person address it on social media? That's backwards. You know what I mean? If you don't want it addressed on social media, don't put it on social media. You know what I mean? That's at the end of the day. If you don't want it on social media, if you don't want to be critiqued, don't put it on social media. That goes for me too. That goes for me too. Anything that I put out, it can be vetted. It can be vetted. It can be vetted. Period. So because he's faking on social media, and this is a social media platform, you're going to get dealt with on social media. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. You follow me? Anyway, family, anybody that choose to support the channel and the research, we got some good stuff coming up next. I can't tell you right now because I might get people mad. Our next research endeavor, I might get people mad. You know what I mean? I don't want to get y'all mad yet. Y'all gonna have to see the next research endeavor on Wednesday, family. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep an eye on this and we're going to follow up on it. You know what I'm saying? But our next research endeavor, I'm going to do a couple things before then, but I'm going to take on a big fish on Wednesday. Yeah, I'm going to take on a big fish on Wednesday on the research. All right? Y'all going to get mad at me, but it's going to be all truth. It's going to be all truth. We're going to keep an eye on this. We're going to keep on giving updates. You know what I mean? We're going to keep giving updates, but it's going to be all truth. So family, we ain't going to take no calls tonight. It's Sunday night, 11:20 on the East Coast. We going to be back. We will be back. Oh, man. They done timed out Sunny Boxing. I done made the wrong person the moderator. Y'all know. Sunny Boxing, I got you. Oh, I done messed up. I clicked the wrong person. Now, because if I take calls, it's going to go too long. But family, we're going to be back, family. We're going to be back. So I appreciate your support. Everybody enjoy yourself. You follow me? And share this video for those who doubt. Take them right to the part where I show the aerosol unfoldment. They should be aware of the actors. They should be aware of the rest of the stuff, but take them to the whole aerosol makeup. With that being said, peace and love, family.